Hello and welcome to the Western Wilds. I did have a play around on this map about a week ago, but I thought it might be worthwhile trying something different. I've started off as a farm manager. We have nothing so far, everything's all empty. That's our vehicles that we own, nothing. Once again, there's nothing there that we need. It's just my luck. But let's see. I think we'll start out. We will get tractor. I don't even know what horsepower we sort of need to get to start with. Besides colours, I don't think that does anything for us really. Black rims. It doesn't really do anything for us, so we'll just save a bit extra cash and get this one. I think that'll do us for that one. What's that? 287 horsepower. I think we will start out with a modded cultivator so we can lay out a field. We'll just lease that though because it's not worth owning it, because it's not something that we'll keep. What else do we need? We're going to need stone picker. I think we'll just lease that as well. We are going to need a mower and a forage wagon or baler or something similar when we get to it. We are also going to need a tank, so we might get this one. I usually like to try and do everything in that colour. I usually buy a TLX truck for that same simple reason. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that this series. But for now, we can get these things. Probably put that on the front. We might be able to take all of this down on one tractor. Let's see how we go. Never used this tractor before. I normally grab a JCB or what have you. Alright, so that picks up on the front, and I know this tanker trailer has a hitch on the back. So, will that work on a ball hitch? I guess we're going to find out. Oh, it does. Not really, but it does. It's a bit sketchy, but it seems to be doing it, so that saves us a trip. It's not doing it well, I mean safely, but it's working. So I think we're going to go down here and buy the abandoned farm. We'll get back to you once we get down there. Alright, so I think we'll just start out. We'll buy field 25 and 26, so we'll grab that one. We'll probably end up buying 24, and I don't know if we're going to do much. I want to try the forestry in this because there's so much. And I haven't really ventured around the map. I know there is a lot of gold to find, so we can, find a bit of that while we're waiting for things. If you put an AI worker in, we can find something like that. But for now, I think what we'll do is we might run over here and chop down these 3 signs to help clear up all the junk around here. I've got to get a stump grinder too, so hopefully once we get that we might be able to grind these down and make this area usable. I didn't notice in my other one, because there was stumps here, nothing kept interacting with it, wouldn't let you build on it. Alright, so that's done. Construction. Demolish. I like this. I mean, it costs you money to demolish all this stuff. It'd be super cool if you could rebuild it. Not sure if that can happen in the... We might leave that there because we could... I wonder if we could use that for like a cow barn. We'll leave that there for now. Get rid of this chicken fence. That can stay, that can go. They can go. I think we'll throw down... There's a new cool farmhouse I seen the other day. I normally use that, which I mean that would work here really well. And there's that for 40 grand. I think we'll just start out with this thing. Whack it over here. Once we know what we're going to do later, we'll swap all that around. I'm thinking maybe whack a couple of greenhouses here. Guaranteed earners, no matter what you're doing. So while you're setting up your farm, you're going to be making cash. And I mean, in reality, people probably usually have these close to their houses anyway. Back those there. Might throw in a silo. I want to put one of them chaff silage silos, whatever they're called, in as well. You might rack that just there, sort of out of the way, but maybe over here. Out of the way, but not. And if we can, I'd like to put one of these. So I don't think we can put it here where the... No, it collides with me at the moment, but... Maybe wait that next to it. I'm from Australia, so it doesn't matter if it's USA flag or Canada flag or no flag. Okay, that'll do. We will buy... Oops. Multi-fruit container, whatever it is. Buy all, sell all. I'll whack that there for now. It's only 2.5 grand, so we can always move it away if we need to. We will put a water thing down here near where we're going to have the greenhouses, because I mean water and electricity is always good. What else do we need to start us off? We run out of money really fast, so we're going to have to do something soon. Alright. There's one golden nugget, so that's a bit extra cash. That's how rich the guy was. He used to leave it behind the tractor wheel. So I think what we'll do is we'll drop off. I'll park this over here because we can't do much with this land until we work out if we can clear it properly. We'll have to get a stump grinder for that, so I might put that there. We'll sit this. Oh no, leave that one on for a minute. We'll go and fill this up. I have to buy a trailer because I need to put other stuff into the greenhouses. Alright, so we'll let that fill up and we might duck up to the shop and grab us a vehicle. That humming noise always gets me. I'm like, oh my god, what's that? But it's just the hum from the electricity box there. Those tyres will do us. Make it the same colour as the car. All of them, off-road kit, rounded, window tints, mirrors, tuned, black and green, oops. Like that, nope, that's not right. That'll do us. Then we need a back for it, a bed. I really like this one, but it's not very big. Come on. The downside of that is that's not a trailer, so we still need a trailer. Might just buy the little TLX one. That one will do us. Alright, so that's full. Get this down there, then we can come back and get our plough and stump grinder shortly. Right, get some. That should be enough to start us. We'll just do that. Any excess we can just throw in the silo. I think we need some solid fertilizer, some seed and some manure. I don't think we can pick up that manure over there. I'll have to try. Well, that took less than I was expecting, so that's I suppose we got a bit extra spare. Seems like a pretty good farm. I had fun with it the other day. I was playing around. I made a few mistakes putting in things that I didn't really need. So I might use that, you know, when we go live or something, we can play around on that one. Pardon me. I'm going to pass the seed. Nope. Seeds. That should be enough for that one. Sorry, this is all the fidgety stuff getting started. Got the water sitting there ready to go. We'll just throw lettuce on these so we don't end up with so many pallets to collect. I did do a review, or sort of a review, on the greenhouses on this channel. I'll link the video above, but yeah, just working out what ones made what money, how often. Turns out pretty much all the greenhouses, no matter which one you get, pay themselves off within 3 months. That's including filling them up with seeds, everything. Lettuce, at the time that I done it, outproduced the other three, only by about $100 a month. I think the lettuce was about $6,800 a month off one of these, compared to the tomatoes are about $6,700. So it wasn't huge, but considering you can get the same money from moving, you know, 6-7 pallets or whatever, compared to moving 15 pallets. It's not such a big deal when you're starting to farm out, but as your farm's busy, you might not have time to spend all that time collecting all them pallets. So, not sure if anyone's going to be interested in that, but I've just done it just to see, and I thought, well, I may as well record it at the same time. Dump this water in. I think they take about 20,000 litres each, but yeah, getting there. Alright, they're both done and up and running. We might just leave this tanker sitting here because we don't need it for anything else at the moment. We'll throw on our field creator modded cultivator and maybe run a line outside here for the grass. I think I might have turned that silo on even though we don't have any grass in it. I better make sure that's not going to cost us cash. Yeah, I'm going to have to duck up and grab that, what's it called? The stump grinder, so we can clear out those two trees in the middle. I'm thinking if we start here on the inside edge a little bit. And then, well, there's going to be tons of rocks in this, isn't there? Maybe we buy like a little cheap tractor that can run the rock picker and the stump grinder. I mean, we could always lease one. That's what I want to actually work out. Where is our boundary? Still owned by us up to here, I think. There you go. That's basically our edge there, and we should be good to go. Where's the edge along the end here? So that's what we need to find out. Here somewhere. Alright, so at least now we know roughly where our field's got to be laid out. It's a pretty big field. But that should be fine for us. Then we'll try and cut that out there. That way if we don't get a nice straight edge, we can come back and clean that up. Alright, we've basically done our border. So now we're going to have to go up and get our bit bigger plough and stump grinder so we can clear out the trees. So we might just leave this somewhere. We'll put it away. I don't think we're going to use it. We're not making another field today. Don't have enough land for that. Drop that there. And we'll head on up and get our the stump grinder and plough. We're also going to have to get a portable sawmill or something just to get rid of that. Those two decorative trees. Just to make it simpler for now, and then obviously if we do some more lumber and timber work later on, we can get the proper gear. Right now it's not needed. We don't need a trailer and a sawmill and all that sort of stuff. We're not up to the production stuff. But we may have to go hunting for some gold. We're not going to have a whole ton of money for a while, I don't think. I know there's one that I just don't know how to get. I don't know if anyone else has gotten it. On the PC you can get it. You can just fly and get it, but I'm on the Xbox. There is one over here. I think it's this big one, the gold cave. So we might just jump up here and grab that. I think this is how you get in, isn't it? There we go. It's off to the side on one of these sides here. There we go. It's another 50,000. We can also go and check the map, I suppose, and see where the rest are. I know there's only, I think there's 18 or 19 that show on the map. The rest you have to find. There's one of them I'm pretty sure I've found. It's down the bottom corner of the map near the train station. I think there's 2 down that way. But yeah, we'll worry about that later. We'll get down and get this stuff cleared out so we can start getting some grass done. And I might, because I know we can get some of this gold and get a bit of cash back, we might buy a second tractor, just even a little one. I don't know, do we buy a little one or just buy a bigger one than this, and then I don't know. I don't want to go all out and have big machinery that we might not need. But if we're going to be doing big open fields, we're probably going to need some bigger tractors and stuff to pull everything, aren't we? Alright, so where's this sawmill thing? I think it's in selling points. There it is. These things are pretty cool. They've got a decent area, so you just come up, lop your tree, and you can sell it. Obviously you don't get great cash for it. That's gone. Now we just come along with the stump grinder and get rid of that. Go over here and do this one. And that thing can be picked up. It can be put in the back of your trucks. It can be back of your trailer, whatever. It's light. It's like a pallet. So it made the noise that it fell over, but it just didn't fall over. Alright, so that's done. We'll go up and get our portable sawmill. And then what we might do is we'll just place it outside the field for now. Once we're done, so it's out of the way. Just drop that. Drop. And then click sell, and we're done. I think for now we'll just put it over here. We will drop our... Maybe we'll just put this over here for now, save time. Pardon me. The best thing about this plough is if you don't have enough power to pull it, you can turn it around and it works backwards. And that's just as simple as that, right? Really. Bugger, got to turn that on. So I might stop this and we'll do a time lapse or something. It saves you sitting through the whole thing. So I think we're going to need a seeder, so we're going to probably get something like this, sort of mid-range. Is not really keen on those ones. Had to sneeze, sorry about that. So we'll grab this one, I reckon. 6 meters. Tractors. Do I just get the JCB that I normally run for now? What's that? 348. That's a big jump. I don't know what that all means. Maybe we just grab this one. I did tint the windows to like 80% and it was, you couldn't see out of them, so I think we'll just leave that as it is. Light bar, flash LEDs, do body, grid, hood, roof, rims. That'll probably be us, I reckon. A lot of money gone instantly. Can you put a... No, you can't, can you? That's okay. So that's those. We've got to pick up some rocks, and we also have to get like a fertilizer spreader and some rollers. But for now, we'll just get these down and fill them up. We might start the rock spreader with the AI, and we'll get at it. So we'll fill this thing up. That button there, I think it is, yep. Trying to remember where everything is. Not used to it. I didn't get the wider wheels on this, so next time we go up we'll have to fix that. That's done. Just leave this sitting here for a minute. And we will see if we can collect some rocks out of it. We might just throw them in our silo for now. I know you can do gold panning and stuff, so it's going to be, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I haven't tried that. I don't know what's involved. I just read it in the map description. So that could be a good thing to try out too. We'll have to go and have a look what it needs. But we will venture around the map a little bit and have a look what's around. I picked this spot because it's half set up. It's in the sort of centre. I'm pretty sure I'll play it again and do it differently. I mean, I think I've played No Man's Land, like, I've restarted like 8 or 9 times. Just, you go, oh, I should have just started there, or I should have just done that, or I should have done this, and you do it again. So we'll see how this goes. Send him on his way. But when I've done it with the cultivator, it shows more rocks, so it's going to be interesting to see where it's ploughed, if we're still going to pick up as many. I think when I done it last time I picked up about 6,000 to 8,000 litres of rocks. So we'll see what happens with this one. This is all sorted, so we don't need to worry about that for now. I think all of our... Yep, they're all done. And we're burning through the cash pretty quick, so I wouldn't mind trying to throw in some chickens or some cows, like even just 30-40 cows, just to start getting some manure in, so at least that's something free for the I'm just wondering if this one, if I put the... I've got to get that too. If I put the cattle here, will it feed into the manure pit? That is the question. Because it's saying it's manure, but it's not saying that it's how many litres and stuff like it normally does. So maybe we just demolish that, because this isn't showing as active either. I think that's what we'll do, just get rid of that. And maybe we'll try and put another manure silo there or something. What do we got? Cows. I do have this self-made thing at the end. 36,000. It's overlapping with the fence, I think. So I'm just wondering if we sit that there and we put our manure silo near that. I don't think there's anything at the back that we have to use, is there? Nope. So maybe push that. Yeah, see the fence lines interacting with it still. Plonk that there, I reckon. 36 grand, it's hard to go wrong. These manure things, where are they? I think they're up here. That's huge. I don't want that. Yeah, see, it's going to overlap with it. We might have to try and just scoop that up and do it separately. I'm not sure. Don't want to put it too close to that there, because we have to get a machine in for that. I should have left it off the wall a little bit. It would have been better. Maybe we can stick that. Blend that into the wall. Or do we turn it? Turn. There you go, turn again. Come on, slowly. Not too fast, don't go out of your way. There we go, try that. I mean, if it's in the way, which it probably is going to be. Let me collect our milk from there. I don't know. We will work it out as we get there. And we should just be able to park the truck here. And worst case, we can clear out a couple of pieces of fence here and make it more open. Not a big deal. Now we're going to waste all our money on the cattle. I'm pretty much just going to go milk and milk. I don't really want to worry about selling or doing anything for the moment, so we'll just whack in, just do 45. That's, wow, 75 grand. And we'll hook up the trailer and get them some total mixed ration and some straw. Have no idea how much they take. I was playing one of the maps on Maypole and I'm like, oh yeah, we'll just throw a little bit in. Yeah, I think that one took about 200,000 or 300,000 litres. It was crazy. We'll just take 20,000 litres over there and see what happens. These silos are super handy for starting out. Otherwise I wouldn't have any manure normally for the greenhouses and things like that, so yeah, highly recommended. Oh, it took more than that. That's okay, we can throw some hay and grass in there or some more mixed ration and fill it. I think we might try and do the same for straw. And then we'll go back over and check on the rock picker and we'll bring you back if you're still here and not bored. We've got straw. See, I normally put this tippet on the back of the truck, but it looks so much better with this tray on the back, and if we need to we can use it to throw some wood in or some pallets in and all sorts of stuff at the moment, so it's just easier having the tippet as a trailer till we work out what we need. Oh, took all of it except for 897 litres, so not too bad. Can we throw that into our silo? Where is that? No. Drop this in here. Just leave that sitting there for now. We'll go and check on this. Yeah, see, I don't know if it's picking up as many rocks as it did last time, but we'll keep an eye on it and we'll work it out and get back to you. So I just went up and got us the fertilizer. Actually, I'll have to empty this out and fill it with lime, because we need the lime, not fertilize. So luckily I didn't fill it right up and only put a little bit in. The stone machine's going okay, but it doesn't look like it's picking up as much. Could be wrong, but yeah, it just doesn't seem to show the rocks as much when it's ploughed compared to when it's cultivated. So that might be a thing, but it's looking pretty good now. All nice and neat through there. It's taken a while, but it's getting done. So I think we'll drop this into the silo here. See, this is why I never ever normally leave vehicles on max. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't need to use it now. I don't even know how many litres of lime we need for that field, so I don't really want to fill it right up. But It didn't empty it out, it just dumped. Ah, okay. Well, we've got 2 of those sitting over there for later. How much lime do we need? Worst case, we'll just dump it out. It's been ages since I've limed the field. Normally I just turn all that off and just leave it as it is, but maybe the tractor's full or it's broken. Oh, we're full. There you go. Go and dump them in our silo, and that's later we can use it for lime, or we'll go and dump it over in that gold thing. We should venture over there and have a look before the stream's over. That's cool. Nice and easy. I've never used this one before. I normally use the little tiny one that just rolls along behind you on the side going ting 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 ting. There we go, good to go. So I'll let that get a few more done, because I think that if we start the lime now, it'll overpower it and catch up to it way too fast. Maybe we jump in this thing, go and look for some gold. I think there was one up over here underneath a log. I know there's one on a post in the middle of a creek, but I can't get to that. I'll have to figure that out, but I'm not going to waste everyone's time on stream. If I figure it out, I'll let you know, but... There is one down here. So there's one over there. Those 3 poles placed in the water there. Is this water too deep to drive in? Yep. Damn it, I was going to say I could park the tractor or the vehicle down there and do it. No bueno. There's our little gold hut. You've got your gold map here, and there's green dots on the ones that you found. So that was the manure, that was the shed, that was under the big rock. The other one we found over here in the creek wasn't on there. And neither was the one on the... Where was the other one? I don't know, but there's one there too. I don't know, I've never found that one. I know there's one in some of the fire watchtowers. And there's one down here, so... We'll grab that one, and we'll grab that one. And yeah, see what we can do. I think there was... Oh, you can't go through there. I don't know. I know there's one down here hidden in the grass, and it took me ages to find that one. I think I've seen Farmer Klein, ended up seeing Farmer Klein or someone do it. They done a whole stream on it, so made it a bit easy for everyone. I was in one of these grass piles here. ages down here looking because it's hard to see. Just trying to watch my information box to see if it clicks over to collect. And of course Alien Jim's thrown in the yellow undergrass. It makes it even worse. Oh, it was only like a couple of days ago I found it. This is crazy. Can't jump over there. Can't jump over there. Oh, which one was it? I don't think it was this far over. What a pain in the butt. Oh well, we'll come back and look for this one later, I think. Oh, yeah, I think we'll come back for that one later. There was the watchtower. There's one just near that on the ground. There's also a couple over near the service station, the lumber mill I think it is. So I'll have a quick gander at those. Where is the fire watchtower? Just there. We'll head over to there and see what we can find. Alright, so we're coming up to the watchtower. I think it's on the ground. Just around the outside somewhere. It's crazy, I only found these like 5 or 6 of these a few days ago and I've already forgotten. I can't remember if it was on the corner of one of these things or on the outside just in the ground. Such a bad memory. But the orange just really throws you off. Oh, there it is. Wicked. So we'll head over down to here and see what's down there at the lumber mill, and hopefully by then we can start doing some other stuff at the farm. Alright, so we're just pulling into the lumber mill area. I think there's a gas station here too. This one's up under here under the rafters. There we are. And then the gas station, there should be, I think there's another one down there up on the roof. That'll probably do us after collecting them. For now we've got enough. Extend the ladder. It's pretty cool how he's done all this, honestly. Let's grab this ladder and place it here in these bits of wood. There we go. think that'll do us. We'll head back to the farm and get at it. Alright, so we have to, this is the third one, so this is 6,000 litres now. Yeah, 6,000 litres isn't too bad, so we'll see how that goes. Only a little bit, tiny bit left, and then we can throw some lime down. Another couple more runs, I reckon. I might even start the lime now. And hopefully by the time this gets to the other end, it's all caught up and done. I'll get all this sorted and get back to you when we're finished with something a bit more exciting. Alright, so that is about nearly 7,100 litres of stones. That's not too bad. I'd say that the lime tank is going to run out. It's definitely not big enough for this size field. I should have bought the extension, that's why I only leased this one. Just to make sure we got the right stuff. We'll dump this off and park it up, and then we'll go and check on the lime tank. I think we might take the seeder up with us as well. I think the seeder does 270 horsepower. This can do 287, so the cows look like they're going alright. There's been no complaints from them yet. Hopefully get some milk and slurry and all that. We can sell all that. Store it, sell it, whatever we need to do for now. Well, the lime tank's actually gotten further along than I thought it would. When I switched over to AI, it only had 40% left, so there can't be much at all. But we'll get this one kicked off. Grass done. Oh, just about to run out. There we go. Perfect timing. Nearly got it done. Wasn't a whole lot left, but I think this one holds 9,000 litres. Yeah, so if we get the bigger one, like 14 or 16, 18,000 litres, whatever it is, we'll get that one on there. Because I'm sure some of the fields we make moving forward may be bigger. Those things are just super handy. There we go. Let that finish up and we'll come back. Always sucks that there's that little bit just to left at the end, just to waste all of your excess. But as a bonus, the seeder's going well. chugging along. Won't be long and we'll have some nice grass along here to mow all the time. I think in the paddock next to us straight ahead we might throw in some wheat. Maybe we split them fields into two, I don't know. Actually next to us is only like half a long field, so we might just do that as one. And then if we get the field next to it we might split them into two. Top half, bottom half, I'm not sure. The more crops the better, but we'll see. Maybe we just do one big field to start with, and if it's too much we can always chop it up, just take the centre out of it. I thought I left enough room for these telegraph poles, but obviously not. It seems the seeder's getting around it okay, so that's the main thing. That's it, all done for that one. Let's have a look and see what land we own. I don't think we bought any other paddocks across that way yet. This might be a good spot over here for a shed. Whoa, that went the wrong way. There we go, straighten that up a bit, done. What sort of sheds? Just something cheap? See, not much is going to let us go up in that corner, so we'll have to try and maybe that's something that'll be fixed in there. Yeah. So signposts, as soon as you get away from them it's good. I wonder if it's worthwhile trying the stump grinder on them. I wonder if it's the actual posts or just, you can't pick them up. Just put them over here for a minute. I wonder if you can reuse them or sell them. Spruce. Alright, we'll try that again. Flick it there you go. That could be cool. Something's interacting with it there. That's weird. We'll have to go through there and have a look and see, but it collides with me when I come up there, but basically as soon as you get past where the stumps are, it says yep, we're good to go. I'm not sure. How much is this one? 120. These are nice sheds though, a bit too fancy for here I reckon. A bit small. I used to have heaps more sheds on here, I don't know where they've all gone. Yeah, see that's the fence. Wow, all the way out to here. I don't know. I'm standing there, so that ruins that one. Super cool just to plonk one in that corner, but where was that? Maybe just try it like that. Make sure it's not in the fence there. I just turn the collision part off, and if we have an issue with it we can always delete it, I guess. At least we got a little bit of a shed down. Those stumps are there, so we might just try and grind them out just to get rid of them. Bit more of a parking area. Leave it like that for now, I reckon. That's not too bad. At least we've got somewhere we can put some of the trailers away. Come on, turn, you bugger. Some trailers just turn wicked and some they're just bad. And I'm not saying it's not me. It could be me too. But at least now we've got like a bit of a storage area. We know where everything's getting put back to. Well, not everything, but a few of the things. And I think they're rather cheap, so we could always whack another one beside it if we just need it for machinery. Do some more fancy stuff later on. How many people actually put all their equipment away when they're done with it, when they're all the time? Like, sometimes I just leave it out like, oh yeah, I've got to do another field in a minute, so I'll leave it there. So yeah, we can still put our water cart and a few bits and pieces in there, and should be good. These little bits and pieces could go in there too. Doesn't look too out of place, that's the main thing. Close, nearly got it. So yeah, we should be able to squeeze another one of them in next to it. Or if we decide to put it elsewhere later, but I think for now that's a pretty cool spot. And so far, I don't know if that'll fit under it once we turn it around and get right up towards the end, but this one doesn't fit in many sheds, so if it does, that'll be great. There you go, look at that. Winning. Maybe whack the water tank in front of that, and everything's sort of put away for now. Not too bad. So we nearly got the seeders almost done and dusted, so I sort of figure we'll start the roller. Ooh, what's happened up there? The seeders missed a spot. That's weird, because the rock machine did too. I think what we do is take the seeder up there just to be safe. To me that means it hasn't ran it over. Not sure what's wrong with the ground up there. On my last game I never done it in that spot. So we'll have to wait and see. Head up there quickly and get that done so we know it's good. Super weird. I threw some lights up around the farm. Just in case we have to work late at night, we know where we're going. Oh, I wonder if it's that sawmill. So it's saying completed their task, so Couldn't be that simple, surely. It was just a bloody sawmill. At least you know, don't leave the sawmill next to a field like I done, and then it will work fine. So I think we just got to, you know, once this is done, just come and touch up this edges around the field here where I used it to make the barriers to know where the land finished. Besides that, we're pretty much done for day one. Almost perfect timing. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I've tried to keep it not so boring. I don't know what people like watching either, so let us know in the comments. Do you want time lapses? Do you want cuts? Do you want like hour-long videos, 20-minute videos? I don't know what everyone likes, so I'm just doing what I'm doing, seeing what gets views and what doesn't, and going from there. But I'm still learning. I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks, so still learning how to use video editing and all that software. Like it's a good learning curve. It's a pain in the bum and confusing sometimes, but we'll just have to wait and see. I usually just try and play the game a bit of a night, then upload a video the next day, and then go to work. So it's a bit of fun. If people watch, I'll keep doing it. If they don't, I'll probably just stop. But it's not costing me anything. Just a bit of time. I'm playing the game anyway, so. And at least if I've got the microphone on, people don't think that I'm talking to myself. Looks like I'm talking to somebody else. Win-win. Yeah, we'll finish this up, then we'll go and dump this in the shed, and we'll start the rolling. And I think that's been a pretty good day. We found what, 4 or 5 of those, so we had an extra 200 grand, 250 grand. I'd basically paid for this tractor. Still got 500 grand left, which sounds like a lot, but harvester, header, and it's all gone basically. And there's still other stuff we need to buy. We still need to buy sheds and more land and chickens and whatever. So it's going to be cool. I wouldn't mind buying some production facilities once we get some wheat and all that growing. You know, get a grain mill, bakery, all that sort of stuff. That worked okay. It's about where I wanted it, so I can try and fit the roller down beside there. Alright, we'll just park this here for a second. We'll get back into this roller, send them on their way, and hopefully that'll shoot all the way across the end, and it will start changing on the screen. There we go. It's showing that it's rolled, so the fertilization's showing up. Not too bad at all. Win-win. We'll get this done and we'll jump back at you. Alright. Finally getting to the end of it. Just before 5 o'clock, which is perfect because 5 o'clock's drinking time. So that means now everything's rolled, limed, good to go. Pretty eventful day. We spent over $1 million, and we don't have a whole lot to show for it yet, so it's getting there though. We'll go and see if we can sneak this in the garage. Still got to find a spot for that little trailer, but that can sit outside. Cool if we could sneak this in beside the rock picker or something. That way we can still fit the tractors in. be tight. No, we got it. Done. So we'd probably still maybe sneak both tractors in side by side. Wonder if we can fit that trailer in. You have to buy like a bike or a scooter or something to ride from the house to the shed. Doesn't really have the whole effect of towing behind this one like it normally does on the truck. It's going to be a pain in the bum to back like a 6x4 trailer. Needs a longer drawbar. But we got it. How's that? Wicked. Everything we got's in here except for the water tank. That is so cool. Not bad. Alright, well that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll go and chill out inside the house, and also put this in, a couple little lights, so should look pretty fancy at night. I'm going to make up the bed, have some dinner, and get to sleep. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check the description below for the Discord link, and hit us up any questions or things you need. Take it easy and keep safe.